Good afternoon. This is Jim, 5714 Collector. This afternoon, I'm going to bring you a video and a tour of my baseball memorabilia room. We are standing in front of the orange Orioles wall. And as you can see, I'm showing some of the pennants that I have hanging up. I got a Hall of Fame one there from when Cal Ripken and Tony Gwynn were elected to the Hall of Fame back in 2007. Got a couple Orioles pennants. World champion one there. Got a 1970, and I'm going to do a scan of the wall. The room that I'm standing in down here, my baseball memorabilia room, is 12 by 13. I have one wall painted Oriole orange, as you can see, and I'm going to step a little closer. Got a Brooks Robinson picture right there. That picture is from August of '83 after he got elected to the Hall of Fame. That was given out at an O's game at Memorial Stadium that I attended. You can see here I have the Orioles poster, the Camden Yards picture, which is pretty cool. I got the print of the Norman Rockwell, I guess it's a poster, autographed by Brooks. And as we move along the wall a little bit more, we got Brooks Robinson here. I got an Eddie Murray autograph. Jim Palmer, which I got autographed in Cleveland at the National in 2014. And going down the wall, there's a picture there autographed by Fred Lynn. And as we come a little closer here, we have a picture of myself with Brooks Robinson. That was taken, I'd say that was taken back in probably the late 80s, give or take. Maybe the early 90s. I have an Orioles mirror here, as you can see. An Orioles lineup card when the Orioles played the Cleveland Indians back in 2014 that I attended, and I attended that game, so that's pretty cool. Here's a salute to Brooks. News American. This was, I think this was on the newspaper boxes back in the day. If you remember newspaper boxes, yeah, that's what that came off of. I have a Budweiser mirror here, first pitch, Oriole Park at Camden Yards. I got that at the Chantilly show a couple of years back, and I'd been looking for one of these mirrors, and I thought this one is pretty cool, so I picked that up. I think I paid $45 for this mirror, so I got a good price on it. Also got down here, I got a metal page of Brooks Robinson. Again, back when, I think this was, basically, with the Hall of Fame and all that. I think this one's from the Evening Sun. So that's pretty cool. Here's a Miller Lite picture of the team from the 1983 World Series when they won the World Series against the Phillies, 4-1. And another Brooks Robinson and Cal Ripken player poster from the newsstand box again. So that's pretty cool. I've already showed these, but I'll show these again. There's the World Championship plate from 1966, which I just picked up from the Chantilly show about a week and a half ago. And the one here, the American League champions, I bought that at Chantilly probably about 5 years ago. So there's the second one. These boxes here, as you see, have some of my cards in it. They've got some of the Hall of Fame cards, Kellogg's cards, some Nolan Ryan cards. So a little bit of everything in those boxes. And I'm always sorting through them, trying to get them in some kind of a better order. What we have here, as you can see, is 2 seats. These came from Memorial Stadium. I got these back in 1999, I believe it was. I was a member of the Babe Ruth Museum at the time, and they sent out a letter, and they told us when they were going to be selling these seats up at Memorial Stadium. So one Friday afternoon, I ran up and I bought 2 of these seats. So I got numbers 4 and 5. They're on L brackets, so you can sit in these if you want to. So they're pretty cool. I've always wanted seats from Memorial Stadium, and I have them. Right here, I've got some starting lineups sitting on some magazine plastic containers with magazines. I have a Nolan Ryan tackling dummy. That right there is a lantern that my father gave me. There's some baseballs around there, some Nolan Ryan baseballs, and I believe it's a Rupert Brewery plate, serving tray. And just so everybody knows the trivia to this, that's Jacob Rupert's Brewery. That came out of New York. He's also a member of the Hall of Fame. He was the Yankees owner, especially when Babe Ruth first started, got traded and came over. Well, he got sold. And so that's from the brewery that Jacob Rupert owned. This here is my curio cabinet. As you can see, I got some Nolan Ryan bobbleheads. I got a statue, a couple of them in there. Scrolling down, here a little bit, we got some more Nolan Ryan bobbleheads. Also got a couple autographed baseballs. As you can see, there's Nolan Ryan on the left. There's another Nolan Ryan in the middle. And the one on the right is from Dyer Brown, who played John Kinsella in Field of Dreams. I got his autograph on a baseball too. So I thought that's pretty cool. Put that in the display case next to Nolan. Down here, another bobblehead with George H.W. Bush and George Bush, along with Nolan in the middle. My wife put a duck in there. As you can see, we're Jeep owners. We have a Jeep Wrangler, so one of the ducks made it into my display cabinet. I got a Nolan Ryan autograph card, a couple Fan Fest badges, Nolan Ryan hat from the Hall of Fame from '99, the McDonald's glass back there in the bottom on the right-hand side. Also, I'm going to get down here so everybody can see. I got some Brooks Robinson statues, bobbleheads, an Abbott and Costello talking bobblehead there in the back. So you can see a couple of the Brooksies there. So I got a few of those. And down here on the bottom, there's a John Wayne bobblehead there. A couple Cal Ripkins, an Orioles Coke bottle from the '83 World Championships. That Roberto Clemente was given out at the game back in 1994 at Three River Stadium, and I've had that. That's the giveaway and the Giant Eagle giveaway and the ticket. So that's pretty cool. Over here, I'll get up here a little bit. There's a Ashley Rushman bobblehead, Brooks Robinson starting lineup, and a freeze frame of Derek Jeter. So on this wall here, I have a couple Nolan Ryan pennants. The Nolan Ryan in the middle is from the Hall of Fame. That was given away, I believe, in a Rangers game, and I was able to purchase that through eBay. So I have one of those. Scanning over a little bit more, I have a Nolan Ryan autographed picture. I believe I've showed this in a video before. I picked this up right before Christmas last year as a Christmas present to myself. So I thought that was kind of cool. And I'll step back. Hopefully everybody can see this. I have a Nolan Ryan poster that I got from his foundation autographed. And on the wall next to that, there's a couple more starting lineups. I'm going to walk over and get a little closer so people can see them. So there's a couple starting lineups there. And this here, scrolling down, is one of my work desks in the room. I got some autographed baseballs in that cabinet there on the left-hand side. There's 12 of them in there. You know, Brooks is in there, Frank. I think I got Jim Palmer, Rafael Palmeiro when he was with the Orioles. Carl Erskine's in there, Al Kaline, Gaylord Perry, and Warren Spahn. And a couple more bobbleheads. This is my workspace, I'll call it for a better word. I'm going to step back. I have give or take, a 6.5 foot, 7 foot bookcase in the room. As you can see on the top, there's the statues that were given away at Oriole Park in 2012. There's a couple of Nolan Ryan cups. There's a genie lamp. That lamp there is an I Dream a Genie lamp autographed by Barbara Eden. I got that at the Chantilly show also, so I thought that was kind of cool. There's an advertising piece here for Topps with Nolan Ryan, as you can see. And on the back side of that, there's Roger Clemens. So that's kind of a neat piece. I bought that years ago from another collector. I think I paid like $15 for it. And over here, I have some of my Topps complete sets and boxes. Scrolling down, I have a couple of Nolan Ryan cards that are graded. In the middle, there's my Tony Conigliaro rookie, graded as a SGC 4. I'm a big Tony C fan, so Tony C gets the middle spot. There's some books in there, as you can see. Scrolling down, I'm going to get down here so hopefully everybody can see. I got some Oriole glasses there that are World Series from 66 and 70. There's the Baseball Encyclopedia. Scrolling down a little bit more, there's a Cal Ripken, Tony Gwynn mug from the Hall of Fame from 2007. An Eddie Murray bobblehead. That Bo Jackson card there is a PSA 9. I won that on a giveaway with Mike Junkwax Hero, so that's got a prominent spot. Scrolling down a little bit more, some more of my books. A couple Beanie Babies. One is Nolan Ryan. The other is Derek Jeter, I believe. And coming up here on the other wall, I have another good-looking Budweiser mirror. I think that came from Spencer's Gifts. I've had that mirror for probably 40 years. So that's got a nice spot on the wall. I got a couple more starting lineups, Nolan Ryan and Brooks. The Bricks and Ivy, obviously, is from Wrigley. I bought that when I went to a game in Chicago. There's a certificate here my first Wrigley game. It's July 17th. That was 2016. My daughter and I went to that game. So that's pretty cool. I put that in a frame. Stepping back, I got some I got some Hess trucks, another Nolan Ryan Cup. And as we scroll down, I got a couple more. I got some baseball cards and albums. And you can see a couple graded cards. That Clemente on the right, I bought at the National this year. So that's pretty cool. I got the Ryan Express from the Pop Fly art. And then on the bottom, there's a couple more things. That Nick Markakis there I got from a friend of mine, Russell. He gave that to me when I was out in Cleveland at the National. So I thought that was kind of neat. And then on the French doors, I have my Orioles Man Cave, which is kind of cool. And there's a couple others there. There's also a Cubs one when they won the World Series in 2016. So let me scroll over here for a quick minute. I have an Orioles trash can on my table. So that's kind of neat. A couple more things I'm going to show you is I'm just going to scroll through the room, try to keep this as steady as possible. I have a Bob Feller autograph, 8x10. I got that in Cooperstown in '99. Tom Glavine, I got this autograph at the National in 2014. And one of my favorite autographs is from Carl Erskine, who pitched for the Dodgers from 1948, give or take, to about 1959, I think. He won 122 games for the Dodgers. He's one of the boys of summer. He's featured in Roger Kahn's book. And he autographed this for me, saying Boys of Summer. So that's one of my favorite items in my collection. I love that. Down here, just to show on the floor here, I got a couple of the classic games as I scan that. And my display case is full of cups and starting lineups and various other memorabilia, as you can see. So you can see how big this is. I think it's about 6 foot long. So let me just show you real quick. I'll show you a couple of things here. This is the top of the display case. So on the top, you see the Nolan Ryan cups. Got the Orioles World Series Coke bottle. The Pepsi from Ryan, the glove, the Wheaties starting lineup, Nolan Ryan, a couple of the holiday ornaments with Nolan on them. As you can see, there's some baseballs, there's some cups, there's the RC can. Here's the Ryan Express baseballs, the 5 of those, and a couple of his cards I've got displayed for now. And this, I move this around all the time, so you can see what I've got in here. And I'm just going to scan over here real quick. There's a couple other things here. As you can see, some videotapes, magazines. I have probably 80 or so magazine covers with Nolan on it. I got an Orioles poster still wrapped up. And over here on my Dr. Pepper display case, I've got some more stuff. I got my 87 and 88 10 sets here. Some more bobbleheads. That's Satchel Paige and Josh Gibson. I bought that from the Bobblehead Museum. So I thought that was kind of cool. There's also the Satchel Paige and the rocking chair, which I picked up at this year's National. And I just want to show this real quick because I think it's kind of cool. Some more cups, some more bobbleheads. And there's my 3 bats. That's the Nolan Ryan induction bat with Brett and Yount and Orlando Cepeda and a couple others. There's a big stick bat there in the middle that's autographed by Brooks. And then the other one, I haven't shown this yet. I'll get it out sometime. It's my Babe Ruth bat. So I just want to show that. And up on the top of that, there's some more cups. The Orioles freeze frame, a Hall of Fame pennant. And I'm going to show 2 more things before I finish this video. That autographed picture by Nolan. I got that in person in New Jersey back in '98. Ryan was doing a card show autograph session, and I got that. And I met Nolan and had him autograph that picture. And let me just scan over here real quick one more time. So I picked this up at Chantilly. I do not know the name of the artist or what the picture is called, but I know Mike Baseball Collector has this in his collection, and I've seen it in his videos. It's Walter Johnson there on the dugout with Nolan Ryan. And the ironic, funny thing is Pete Rose is in the stands there with blue jeans and overalls, so that's kind of cool. So anyway, I just thought I'd take a couple minutes today and show my baseball card room. I got just one more thing, a Ford Mustang clock also, so neon, which is kind of cool. And I'll scan it just right along here, and I'll finish the video. I hope everybody enjoys this. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe, and I hope everybody has a good afternoon, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.